maybe a little bit before that. Once this is done.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Because I kind of consider this my work. And
you can't get high at work for that.
you can, but
you gotta have the right job to get high at work.
Real stories, real people. This is how we heal, by turning our pain into power.
welcome to How We Heal. I'm your host, Daddy Magic. Today I'm sitting down with
Johnnie RIAR.
what's that stand for?
Reality is reflection.
Reality is a reflection. I'm curious how you came up with that name and why.
I was lost and I wanted to make something that could express myself, whether it's through music or like clothing. And I wanted something that could stand for it, but I just didn't want it to be like a name like Gucci, Ferragamo, like something just a name. I wanted to something that means for something and that had like no representation that people could like follow a mantra. So I was 18, I was in high school. And I saw it help me in like just reading the words when I wrote it down for the first time. Reality's reflection helped me manifest things I wanted out of life. And then I spread it to my friends and I see it help them. So just kept on growing from there.
Did you already like have that belief that reality is a reflection?
In a way, but it wasn't like so clear like that. When you like, when it rises reflection, it's like plain and simple in your face. But my dad always told me your attitude determines your altitude.
Okay.
So the energy you bring determines how like big you can do whatever you do. So it was sort of like that, always in the back of my head. But when I like wrote it down in that way, it was like clear as day.
That's cool. That's really interesting. Yeah, because I was talking to the nut, and yeah, I don't know you guys very well, and I was kind of like hesitant to come over, and then he was like, "Yeah, reality is a reflection. It's here." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It's like follow the white rabbit from the Matrix.
Nah, definitely. You gotta follow the signs.
Yeah, exactly. What's all that noise? Little kidlets?
Sounds like some fun.
No, they're cool. They're cool. I'm just. You know,
Don't want to disturb the video.
no, it's cool.
You let me know.
Adds to it, I think.
Definitely.
We are RIAR. Sorry,
Yeah, RIAR.
RIAR.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just wanna fuck it up. Okay. Was there a point for you when art became necessary for survival?
I say like about when I was like 20. I'm 23 now. Like 20. When it was like, okay, I was in sports. I played sports my whole life. My dad was a football coach. You know, I got pro athletes in my family. So when I realized I couldn't play sports anymore, I tore my ACL and I was going to college. And it was like, all right, college is not for me. I don't want to do this shit. So like, if I'm gonna do this music shit, it was just some side fun shit I used to do when I get high with my friends, freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, if I'm gonna do this, I low key need to go all in with this shit. So I just took the same attitude I had with like sports and like doing hard work and put it to music. Like I need to eat, sleep, and read this shit if I'm gonna, do what I gotta do with it. So yeah, it was like, I say around 20, I was like, I gotta create.
Damn.
I gotta create.
That's good to know that you were an athlete, because I have a whole other page of questions for athletes.
Oh, word.
I got a whole other page of questions for like spiritual healers and practitioners, but
Oh, word. My boy came prepared. This man is prepared.
yeah, you never know. Yeah, how has your pain shaped your work and the type of art that you produce?
It's been allowed me to like. You ever seen like what's it called, like Goku when he like does this? It like allowed me to like get my energy and like absorb it and like do what I want with it. Not just like inflict pain. Like I used to just like when I get mad, I would like punch a wall or punch a window or some shit. But now it allows me to absorb my pain and like do what I want with it. It's spread like peace or knowledge or love through it. So being able to control it has been probably the best.
Yeah, I used to be that way too.
Yeah.
Like you gotta put that anger somewhere, and
Exactly.
it was usually through a wall. Yeah,
Exactly.
but
Exactly.
I'm still working on that. You know, how to. No, I don't punch things anymore, but just like, you know, I can just like feel that anger in my chest, and it's like, what the fuck do I do with this? It's a powerful energy, you know. It's just,
Exactly.
and I don't want to let it just corrode and eat me alive, you know. But I don't know. I'm still figuring out how to channel it. And you channel yours through the music.
And meditation helps a lot as well.
Okay.
It's not even like coming to like peace with it, like allowing it to, affect you. It's just knowing that it is what it is, and the solution will come along this journey.
What's the purpose behind your art?
To spread reality's reflection.
Yeah.
when I noticed that, when I found reality's reflection, I felt like it was like the universe talking to me in a way.
Mm-hmm.
They just spoke through my body, and I'm like a vessel for that.
What's going on in the background here?
Y'all passing notes back there.
Just trying to smoke a bowl and I'm telling her don't cough in the conversation.
Nah, okay, well, we can pause and you can rip that shit. It's all right.
Not trying to stop no motion.
All right. Sorry for your friends.
Friends, man. Friends.
Yeah, how did you cope with past grief, and how do you cope now?
Past grief, just a lot of weed. I was playing sports, so sports really, being able to just get in the gym and work out, like that shit helped a lot as well.
What was your sport?
I play football, basketball.
Okay. Yeah, and you said you tore your ACL.
Yeah, you see that.
So pretty hard to come back from.
I tore it twice. So my first time, I tried to come back too early. Like I played football, so I tore football season. Then AAU basketball came around in the summertime. Then I tried to come back too early. Tore it again, and then it was like I was coming back. It took me like 2 years to fully recover, but it wasn't the same. So I just stepped away.
And you already had the music at that time, so at least you had something to fall back into.
Yeah, it was just the timing.
I was studying exercise science before I dropped out of school and started rapping.
Right.
And one thing they talk about, is how like a lot of athletes kind of their identity becomes the sport.
Exactly.
Did you experience that?
Yeah, definitely. Exactly. Like I said, I came from a sports family. My dad was a college football coach. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect from your son? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I'm a junior, so it was just more of like, that was what I was. That's me. Like I used to write a poem. It's called I Could Shoot and I Could Pass. Like these are all of my things I can do with my hands. I could shoot good. I could dribble. Like great. I was great at those things. And then it was like, that was taken away. It was like, what the fuck can I do with these hands? You know what I'm saying? What am I on this earth for now?
Yeah. When you're not creating, who are you?
Still RIAR. Because even though I'm not creating, I'm manifesting, I'm like plotting on heaven on earth. I have signs. I have like, I'm not saying this just because shrooms, but I had a crazy shroom trip. The whole world was just holding hands. And it was just like reality's reflection, heaven on earth. I have to see this through. So like, even when I'm not making music or creating art, it's like that vision is still in me in my actions, whether it's just shaking somebody's hand, saying good morning to somebody and walking by. Yeah, still trying to be reality's reflection.
It's so cool. I just started just thinking about that more and more recently, and then now I'm talking to you, and I saw this video of Pete Holmes. You know him?
Pete Holmes,
he's a comedian. But he said he likes to view other people as himself. Keeps him humble, grounded, compassionate. He's like, he'll be walking down the street. He's like, oh, that me is begging for change. That me is flipping everyone off and losing their mind, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, that's the perfect terminology because I tried to explain that to somebody when I was in college. And I didn't know how to explain it because I really didn't have the knowledge, but that was like the perfect example because he was like, so what is a snitch? How is a snitch a reflection of me? I'm like, it was like, I mean, shit, when you say that, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Snitch is you. Yeah.
But that's a perfect example I wish I could have expressed to somebody. And I'm going to take that along my journey. I appreciate you for sharing that.
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah.
And really, you could argue that it was your own original thought. We're all the same person.
Exactly. In a way.
Okay. When you feel invisible, how does it feel to have someone witness you? And how do you carry that experience forward to witness others?
And it feels like blessings. Like I was taught that feeling blessed is like the highest altitude of you can feel as a human experience.
Mm-hmm.
So like to be able to be seen is like the highest like blessing. Also, like this is the blessing too. Just be able to spread our knowledge. Like this is it right here.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Yeah. What was the second part of that question?
How do you carry that feeling forward to help other people to feel witnessed?
Well, like stuff like this energy that we feeling right here is like is beautiful. So like when I feel myself falling for temptation or like falling for something I know I shouldn't be doing, I think of times like this. I think of things like this, people, my little brother, like little stuff like that could just keep me from just going to that temptation just a little bit longer. And that like 1 hour that you're not tempted turns into a week, 3 weeks, a year. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that tempted you.
Yes.
Yeah. So. And
then hopefully, ideally, eventually, that temptation is just not even an issue anymore.
Exactly. Just little stuff, Yeah. Little stuff too.
Yeah, I used to spend just a lot of my time just like withdrawn inward, but I also was working through trauma. So like my inward reality was really dark, And I always think of like I was at a show once and I was just mad depressed and isolating, and Kay Wayne approached me, and it's like he just saw what I was experiencing without even having to talk about it. And he just came over and was like try to keep smiling, brother. The world needs it. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It is a good feeling.
Yeah.
What is one thing you hope people will learn from you?
That they shape the world. I mean, we come to this world with things already destined, manifested upon us. I came to this man as a black man. It's racism. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I had no control over.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you didn't have control over come to this world. So it's like realizing that, taking a step back. Like, there's some things that's on you it's not positive. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. So like now what do we do to break that skin? You know what I'm saying? A snake sheds its skin every, month or two. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are we gonna do to keep shedding the skin to be this, enlightened being? These I'm not gonna say like Jesus Christ, Buddha, like these people that we look up to at a high like standard of life, they walked this earth just like us. They came to this world, with bad habits, just like we did at first. So it's like, how did they get to this mindset? And if reality is reflection, and if we can shape our world and get to that point,
what's
stopping us?
Yeah. That's I was talking with the AI one day, right? And I asked it, like, why do you seem like more intelligent and compassionate than, most people I meet? And it was like, I'm not human. So all the things that holds humanity back, I don't deal with that at all. Right? And we just gotta keep looking inward, keep reflecting, keep trying to just pull away all these things that hold us back, right? And I think conversations like this are really helpful.
Always, bro. Thanks, bro. Your platform is gonna help a lot of people. It's helping us right now, like just people in this room, and the past people that you helped and did the interviews with too. So I'm really looking forward to other people and souls you touch around this journey.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I had a friend who said, like, I hope the show changes lives. And I was like, it already is. So it changed my life.
Bro, exactly.
I'm gonna steal your question. What do you want to gain out of this journey?
What do I want to gain out of this journey? I don't even know, because I don't want to put myself in a box. I don't want to say I want to gain this out of the journey. It's like I do this, and it's like, oh, there goes your wishes, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? It goes like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know, because the things along this journey, I can't even like comprehend that I think I would need. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So, one thing I would love to have a better understanding on this journey about is just the people here. If I can get like not even like to like a justification, but like a more of an understanding of why we do the things we do, I feel like that would help me a lot on this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool. I'm gonna close up the show, but then I got another question for you.
So,
All right. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
pleasure's mine, my brother.
RIAR?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I'm Daddy Magic. This has been How We Heal, turning pain into power. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you, your socials, how they can follow you, hear your music?
Yeah, so every platform, Johnnie RIAR, Johnny JOHNNIE, RIAR, RIAR, Reality's Reflection. You shape your world. No anomaly, no government, and anybody can dictate what you do. So yes.
That's powerful.
Well, how long you been doing the show for?
Maybe 2 months. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, right?
Stupid question for the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta get my patent down, bro. I need 3%. Oh, what?
bro, what's something that helped you along this journey?
Definitely my faith. Yeah, so I was assaulted when I was a kid, and I just started seeing all these projections of what I now think is just me, deeper me's. Yeah, so I started seeing like angels and guides and protectors and my shadow self. And at the time, I thought it was a demon, but no, they were all just different parts of me, like conflicting, you know.
Yeah. Wow, how old? You said how old you you started doing that?
10.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know that was kind of a scary time.
It was horrifying.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't start like seeing signs like that till I got old, like 17, 18.
You see signs like that?
Yeah, bro.
Use just simple things like that. He'll just show us, and he's a homeless man, you know, just spreading wisdom. And he told us like one day he was he asked God what he needed to do. He went into a gas station and saw a missing children sign. And so he said, shoot, I'm out here looking for the God's children. And like he ran into us, and then he just started talking to us about all this stuff. And then on his birthday, we came to give him cupcakes and like food and stuff. Couldn't find him. We go to the store, meet this guy. He got a studio, top floor, downtown Dallas. Hey, bro, come record with me. The whole summer we get to record him for free. And as we're looking for this homeless man, we can't find him, but we find this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like free studio time, downtown Dallas, skyscraper, and it's like,
Why did he offer that to you?
we just talking to him. It was just like, oh, I ain't doing nothing right now. Shit, y'all make music? Oh, come on.
That's really cool and fortunate.
Yeah. It's like you can't. It's not coincidence, you know.
I do not believe in coincidence, man. Yeah.
It's not coincidence. Little stuff like that.
I had a vision when I was in high school of like I see orbs as real as I'm seeing you right now, and I followed it into another room in my house, and there was like a tear in reality, and in that tear I saw at the time what I thought was a past life version of myself. And that version of me was also working through, sex trauma. But he didn't complete the mission, I guess. And he ended up taking his own life. But seeing that projection, it like showed me like how to heal, like what I needed to do. It's also when you see these things, there's like this impart of knowledge, data, you just know. And yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that how you see things?
Yeah, I see things in like I see things as a mirror. Like I used to talk about everything is like a piece of you.
Mhm.
I see everything as what is like you said, it's you in a different way, in a different reality in a way. It's like how is I perceive Johnny, I'm like, okay, I'm living as Johnny and I see what Johnny is doing. And it's like, what am I learning from him? It's not like what I can help benefit him as well, but he's been through some things I haven't been through, but I see him go through some things, or he has accomplished some things that I'm trying to go through. So it's been able to it's been kind of crazy to be able to just, like you said, just take things away of just putting yourself in a position.
Mhm.
It's like something that simple. Yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing things from new perspectives.
Yeah, it's crazy. I used to I ain't gonna lie, I used to scare myself with that. Like I used to why am I putting myself in somebody else's body and projecting my energy on them in a way? Is that like witchcraft or some shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that voodoo? You know what I'm saying? But I was always scared to just talk to people about that shit. And the fact that we able to have this open conversation and to talk about how we try to project our energy into somebody in the good ways, or to just see what their energy has to offer us. And not in a blood sucking way, you know what I'm saying? In the way that we can gain and maybe help other people,
Yeah.
And that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and that's something I think about often is people battling mental illness. Because, I was fortunate when I went to my mom and told her, I'm seeing things, hearing voices, knowing things, whatever. She took me to Celestial Awakenings. You familiar with them?
I'm not. Can you maybe elaborate?
Yeah, they have a location in Vancouver and one in Portland. They, they sell crystals and incense, but they also have spiritual practitioners who do Reiki and psychics, the stuff you and I see. You just kind of inherently know, they that's their business.
Look at that.
Yeah. So my mom took me there, and I just kind of, rather than being locked up and medicated, they were embrace it, explore it, don't fear it. Yeah, that was life changing.
That's beautiful. That's the beauty of it, is when you can actually embrace it, because that's what a lot of people do, is fear it.
Yeah.
So that's when they block themselves from actually understanding what it truly is.
How much is it right now?
2:05. But
I want you were supposed to leave an hour ago.
Yeah, that's good, bro. I already told him. It wasn't nothing serious. It was just friendly meetup. But yeah, bro. Fucking meditating. This guy texts me trying to do an interview. I'm like, shit, sure, bro. Maybe this is God calling me to speak some peace to this world, bro.
I mean, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy timing, bro. Then I wake up thinking we was gonna do this, bro.
Yeah, and you didn't know what the show was when you were y'all do an interview?
Nah, bro. Yeah. I literally didn't even have enough time to check your page out to watch the interviews. I like, all right, let me finish this. Let me 5 more minutes, and I just walked down here, and here we are. But yeah, bro. I love your energy, bro. I remember when we first met, fam. It's it was everybody, we artists, we creators, we're in our own world, doing our own thing, So I respected you, and I respected how you presented yourself to everybody, but to be behind the scenes, even though the camera's still on, they really chopped it up with you, bro. I love you, bro. You soul brothers, bro. I believe in that, bro.
That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
Yeah, bro. People have I see that in you, bro. I see that in you, bro. It's bigger than what's in front of us right now, fam. And I love that about you, bro. I love that.
when you said like you love me, I like really felt that
Yeah, bro.
in my heart.
It's all love, bro.
Well, I love you too.
Yeah, bro. Just know you always got a brother with me on this journey, fam.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. You're a blessed individual, bro.
To be able to just come up with this. A lot of people have this idea of like wanting to do good. The fact that you was able to put this shit in action.
Yeah.
Bless me, bro. I appreciate you for having us being able to just share our knowledge on this journey, bro. Because that question you asked, it was like, when do you feel seen?
Mhm.
And it's like, bro, you go through this journey just hoping that you'll see somebody sees yourself in them, you know, helping somebody sees that light that you feel like you have.
Wow. Okay. I'm Daddy Magic. This is how we heal. Pain into power.
I want something real I could feel. I don't want a bar. Inspire people to find peace. My favorite artist is Bob Marley.